Good morning. My name is Janet Travers. I'm with the San Diego Writers and Editors Guild, and we are talking to one of the authors of our anthology. Good luck with that. This is Julie Taylor. Morning, Julie.
Good morning, Janet.
Pleasure to meet you. Read your story, second interview. Loved it.
Thank you.
We'll get to that. But are you a new member of the San Diego Writers and Editors Guild?
I am. This is my first year, and I took the ball running, right?
Good. And you're in the anthology, so you got published.
Yes,
Is this the first time you've been published?
it is. Yes,
That must feel good, right?
it does. I was very excited to see the cover, and it's out on a real bookstore, so it's very exciting.
So let's talk about that beautiful cover. You are the one who was chosen to make it. How did that come about? How did you get the idea for the cover?
I like the idea of the rainbow effect, so we went with that. We wanted a lot of color, and I think it turned out well.
Did turn out well. It's a flowy montage of colory clouds. So, Julie, what is the name of your short story?
It's a second interview.
Second interview. Okay, there was a first, I guess.
There was a first.
And what inspired you to write this story?
It was all about the shoes. The shoes. I got a prompt and a writer's prompt about shoes. And so I went with that.
Is there I won't say anything about the story because everyone's going to read it when they buy the anthology. But do you like, let's put it this way, do you like mysteries?
I do. I love mysteries. I've
You
been
read
a mystery reader since I was a young girl.
what? There you go. It's kind of exciting. We'll get into a little murder. It was great. Julie, do you remember the first story you ever wrote?
Yes, it was called The Duck Who Lost Its Feathers.
Oh, oh.
And it was written for the Young Authors Conference when I was 10 years old.
I see a big gold star on there. Did you win?
No, I think all the young authors got a little ribbon on their books. So, yeah.
So that's when you started writing, maybe when you were around 10?
That was the first time I wrote, but I wasn't a writer when I was young, and I didn't take it up again until I was older.
Did you just keep doing it on the side just when you felt like doing it, when you had a story or you were inspired by something?
Not really. I actually didn't really write much until maybe 2021, and my husband got me a certificate to be in a class on Zoom online with a teacher online, and then that got me going. So,
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Who and what ultimately inspired you to become a writer?
I think, well, it was my husband who got me into the class, and then the teacher was just wonderful, and she really inspired me to keep going.
So how long was that class? That sounds really interesting.
It was through a college, and it was just one class, and it was just on writing, and I got going on it, and I haven't taken any more classes since then, but I joined the group here, and they inspire me.
Do you just it's just the satisfaction of expressing yourself, of the feedback? What's your motivation?
I do like writing about things that I've experienced, and it's just kind of fun to be able to express myself.
I just want to ask the cover again a question about it. Are you an artist, a visual artist?
I am an artist. I studied fine art, and I mainly work in collage and printmaking.
It's very interesting. So, the things that you've written, what genre do you write in most often?
I think it's usually they kind of have some sort of dark tendencies or mystery.
So you're a dark person, you're saying.
Yeah. Try not to be. I'm actually not dark in real life.
How about research? Did you, let's say with this story, did you have to do any research? Let's say when the police come.
When the police come, my research on that was just basically I watch a lot of murder mystery shows on TV with my husband. So I kind of know how the forensic part works with that. But with other things I'm writing, I do research like what could kill somebody and drugs and things, what their effects are. And usually I do online research.
So you have a curiosity about it in the first place and you watch movies or read mystery books.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of my favorite thing. And then I research things that I need to do for my own works online.
Was it hard to begin this story?
It was in the first part because I didn't really know where I was going with it, but then it kind of all fell together. And then that's where the fun begins, when you can see where you're going with it.
So are you a plotter or a pantser?
I'm a pantster. Normally, I'll just start writing, and a lot of times I don't even know where I'm going with it. So it's kind of fun.
What is your writing process? Couple hours when you sit down, have a time of day that you like?
I don't. I really just write when I'm in the mood. I just start on something and kind of more like I take a notebook and I'm on the sofa and I just start writing my ideas. And then when I get stuff down that I like, I go for it. And then I start in on the computer once I get something more solid. So I don't really outline. I just kind of just write thoughts and things. And then I go to the computer when I feel more comfortable with what I'm writing.
You have a nice little handful of stories that you've started that you're going to be working on, maybe?
I do have some things going right now. So I always have something going. That's due to my writing group. You have to keep up with them. They're very helpful in keeping my writing going.
Tell me about your writing group. Is that part of San Diego Writers Editors Guild?
It is. I signed up to be in a writing group, and
Huh.
a few other ladies and I get together once a month and read each other's works and comment on them.
How's that in the beginning to do that if you're not used to it?
Oh gosh, it's awful. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. And you feel like, oh my gosh, what did I just share? But you have to get over all that because it's so helpful. And once you realize that they're not insulting you, they're helping you, it makes a world of difference to your writing.
Is it hard for you to critique them? What's the point of telling the truth?
Yeah, it is because you know how it feels to be on the other side of that, and you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you do want to be honest because obviously their work would be helped with honesty more than anything. So, you just have to politely say your opinions.
Politely. That's nice. That sounds like a nice group. You're not throwing anything at each
No.
other. No, as an aside, I'm in a group and there's sometimes a guy will mute it and go like this.
Oh,
Just sit there. And I'm like, okay. Well, when they see this, I'm put.
our group hasn't gone that far.
Oh, well, we've been together for 2 years, so we're very used to each other. And it's always in hindsight, I think it's funny. So, who are your favorite authors?
Oh gosh, Jacqueline Winspear, Sidney Sheldon. I was just mesmerized by him when I was younger, and I actually got to meet him in person, and he signed some of my books. So that was thrilling. And of course, Agatha Christie.
Okay. Do you read the same types of books you write? Obviously, you do. Do you read other books besides?
Yes, I'm a big historical fiction fan.
Oh,
Love it. And anything with World War II, I love novels. I love that, but I don't write that material.
what drew you to World War II?
I don't know. I just love that period of time. And I've read so much. It's just wonderful, but it's not something I write. And I think that's because I don't research as much in my writing. And that would take a lot of research.
Very interesting. Were your parents interested in literature?
My father read all the time. He would read James Michener, and those books scared me to death because they were thick and the writing was so small. And so I have to this day never read one of his books. I should, but I have never. And my mother, she didn't really start reading until just recently, actually, and she's a mystery fan.
That's interesting. So there were or were not a lot of books or reading material around your house, magazines? No.
There was a lot in my room for sure,
You're
because I went to the bookstore all the time and my mother would never refuse to buy me a book. So I had the whole Trixie Belden series and the Meg series. Yeah, I loved books.
nice job, mom. Good for you. What first draws you to a book? The cover, the blurb on the back?
Definitely the cover. I love roaming bookstores. I pick up books. The cover draws me in because it usually tells me what's inside. And if I like the cover and the title, then I usually flip it over and read the back and find out what it's about. And then if I like that, I'm sold.
Do you read the first page?
Not always.
So then you're not a last page reader.
No, definitely not. I don't want to know the ending before I read it.
Hey, some
Now,
people
if I have a question about it, if I'm a little questionable, I might open it up and read a bit, but I usually don't. Usually it's all about the jacket.
do you think you'll put together a book, of short stories perhaps, or work on or some historical fiction yourself?
I would like to put together a book of short stories. I think that could be in the making. I'm also working on a novelette right now. I'm not I'm not gonna go to the novel stage yet, and I may never. I think I'm maybe more of a short story writer.
So is that also a sort of a mystery book or murder?
Yes, that one has definitely got a lot of murder in it. But
Well, that's exciting. Do you attend the meetings of the guild?
yes, sometimes I join because I like when there's a speaker that interests me. It's really helpful, and I go on and join the meetings for those.
And when you have your book meeting, is that on Zoom?
Yes,
Are you in San Diego?
I am. I
Do you
just
love
see it when I go.
Padres?
Well, I'm not a big sports fan, I'm afraid, but I will root them on.
I'm just rooting anything San Diego. It's not like I'm a know-it-all. I'm just saying, go Padres. My birthday's coming up, so I think I might actually go to a game.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So you're a native of San Diego?
I'm not. I'm from the Midwest.
Okay. How long you been here?
Oh, I've lived here longer now than I did in the Midwest, so but I'm not a native.
But you're enjoying your time here. You like living here. You're part of this environment
I
here.
do. Can't beat the weather.
Absolutely. Well, it was lovely talking to you, Julie. Can't wait to meet you in person. Well, thank you for talking to me. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.